Hey guys, it's Mrs. Moylan. In this video, we're going to be writing linear equations using the slope formula. All right, in this video, we're going to be talking about writing linear equations. So here's an example from your performance task this week. And if you're looking at the graph, there's two things that you need to identify in order to write a linear equation. And your formula for a linear equation is y equals mx plus b. The m is whatever the slope of the line is, and the b is whatever the y-intercept of the line is. So you have to identify those two pieces of information in order to write your linear equation. So if I'm looking at this graph, and I see here's my line that's drawn, and here's 2 points that are identified on that graph. The coordinates of this point right here are 0, -2. The coordinates of this point right here are 2, -2. I'm going to use the slope formula in order to solve for the slope of the line. Solve for the slope of the line, I need to identify, so this is my first point, right? And every point has an x and a y and an x and a y. This could be my first point, so this could be x1, y1, and then this could be x2, y2. So I'm going to do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So y2, so I'm going to take my y2, -2, minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Right? And then I'm going to do the math. -2 minus 2 equals -4. 2 minus 0 equals 2. That's a fraction that can be simplified. -4 over 2 simplifies to -2. So the slope of my line is -2. This is m. m equals -2. Then I need to identify the y-intercept. So I see my y-axis. This is my y-axis. And the point where the line meets is at +2. Okay, so this point is my y-intercept. So the y-intercept equals 2. When I go to write the equation of my line, again using y equals mx plus b, y equals m, which is -2, x, plus b, which is 2. So this is the equation of the line. Okay, let's look at a different one. Here's a blank graph. I see that there's a point here that's identified and a point here that's identified. So I need to find the coordinates of those 2 points in order to write the equation of my line. This is the y-intercept. I can already tell that because that's the point where it's crossing the y-axis. So that's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I already know that the y-intercept is at 6. Now I need to find the slope using the slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so the coordinates of this point are 0, 6. The coordinates of this point are 1, 2, 3, and then up 1. So those are my 2 points. Again, every point has an x and a y. This can be my first point. This can be my second point. And then I plug them into my formula. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 1 minus 6 is -5. 3 minus 0 is 3. That cannot be simplified, so this is my slope. So I have my y-intercept and I have my slope. Now I can write my equation of the line. m equals -5 over 3. So the equation is y equals -5 over 3 x plus 6. That's the equation of my line. My evidence was all of this where I did y2 minus y1 to figure out what the slope was going to be. So this is your evidence. The slope of the line is -5 over 3. That's my claim because, so my reasoning, because the rise is -5 and the run is 3, okay? Or you could go into more detail about that, but something like that for your reasoning.